Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Internet Uncapped. I am Mitchy Poppy. I'm joined here as always with little bitch Cyraxx. And oh boy, we got another good one for you. Again, it's Evan. We all know who it is. And this show is brought to you by my electric company. Technically, yeah, I mean that's true. But yeah, we got another good one for you guys today. Cyraxx, oh my god, this recent arc has been incredible, and there's been a couple of videos that we need to discuss, and we're going to be posting two videos soon. First is about Nova AI and Cyraxx's game. It's really William Gloryhole and John's game. It's called Shadowkai. Cyraxx is trying to claim that he made it. So we're going to jump right into it. But before we do, Ev Dog, do you know anything about this?
I do not. No.
Okay. Even better. Let's share the screen. Let's jump into it. We're going to stop and make comments as always, but
Indeed.
let's do it.
Yes, let's get into it. Holy moly.
You already see his ugly mug.
Ugh.
Hello, everyone.
It's already just so disgusting. I can smell his breath from here. Doesn't brush his teeth.
Yuck.
My name is Chance. I am the owner.
Oh, what gave it away? Was it the blue box that said Chance? Already he's off to a great start. What a fucking dope.
And founder of the trading card game Shadowkai, which is actually both inspired by Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, to give you guys a little bit of backstory.
When he brushes his hands like that over his head, like, what is he brushing? There's no hair on the top of his head, so he's just brushing the hair on the side and his scabs and his thoughts.
Oh, it's so... Oh, God, I don't want to imagine that.
Who's greasier, him or iDubbbz?
Oh, God. Probably Cyraxx, to be honest with you. I can't imagine. I think iDubbbz probably showers once a week, and Cyraxx never showers.
Yes, Cyraxx has gone on record of bragging like, "Oh yeah, last time I showered was 12 days ago," and he has bragged about that, which is disgusting.
Ugh.
There's days, Evan. I mean, you know my schedule. We're not going to talk about what I do,
right?
But you know, I go to my normal job.
Mm-hmm.
I shower. I go to a practice and I shower after that, and it's just because, like, one, I sweat a lot. I'll tell you that. I sweat and I will be chafing, so I need to. But you know, I take showers regularly. Even if I have a lazy day, I still wake up in the morning and I will take a shower, or I'll take a shower before I go to bed. Like, I'm not gonna Cyraxx is just so grotesque. Yeah.
I started this project back in 2012 on MS Paint. Out of just pure boredom, I started creating these creatures. I had no idea what I was going to do with them until just a few weeks ago when I started to take the creatures and run them through AI.
He already told on himself. He can't draw. We've seen Cyraxx make images. He just takes others people's images. He traces over them and then says, "Look at this bitch. I made it myself, you bitch." And it's like, no, then you didn't really draw it. Now, did you? No. And one of the photos, which is like, it's a creature that looks like Ghastly from Pokemon, and it has a half moon on the middle of its head. It's actually been proven that it was one of his ex's drawings.
Oh,
and he's
wow.
and he's like, yeah, I drew this MS Paint. And it's like, no, you didn't. We know this, Cyraxx. Like, we know you're lying. We know you didn't draw any of this up. All you did was, can you go ahead and can you make a creature that looks like Charizard, but can you make him blue and just can you make him smaller, and just don't make him look like a bitch.
Yeah, right.
And then he tells the AI, 7 young years ago, this man Music Biz Marty, he treated me like a bitch.
And started creating these creatures off of the main creature that is basically the face of the game, essentially, you could say, which is the main Shadowkai creature, Saluna. It is the main creature that I started with, and then from there I kind of expanded it and became this whole universe.
And again,
was he going in loops just there? Like, how I couldn't understand a fucking word he was trying to explain just now. Holy shit!
yeah, he does this where he'll say the same thing 4 times,
Yeah.
and then he thinks like he's explaining it so well, but he just said that he created it in 4 different ways. So I started MS Paint and I just made it, and I made Soluna. Soluna was the very first one that I made. Before Shadowkai was even a thing, I made Soluna. My first shadow creature was Soluna, and it's like Cyraxx. You just said the same thing 4 different ways. Shut up, bitch. Like that's really how that conversation goes. And Soluna again is that creature that looks like Ghastly with the half moon in the middle of its head, and it looks like Ghastly. That's really all that it is. And he is trying to pitch it off as if he made this. Cyraxx, like per usual, takes credit for anything and everything that people make, and he tries to insist that no, this is an original work. This is mine. I did this. No one else can do this.
Bitch.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And that's Cyraxx 101.
So today I'm going to have my wonderful assistant Nova here, who actually named herself Nova. I didn't do that. She did that herself. So, but today Nova is going to help me explain to you guys how the Shadowkai card game works, how it functions, how many cards you're going to have in your deck, how many creatures and guardians you're going to have, how to win the win conditions, the different win conditions, and how to manage your resources using energy that you draw from your deck, and the overall gameplay mechanics of how it works.
Okay, so just to make this perfectly clear. So, Cyraxx, you can see it right here on the screen. I'm circling. This is Chat GPT. So what he uses is he uses his microphone on his computer, and he talks into it, and then Nova AI spits it back to him. AI, as far as Chat GPT, Grok, all of them, they tend to be very, I don't want to say lenient, but they tend to side with you no matter what. Like if you were to be like, hey, does 2 + 2 = 5? They'll be like, yeah, well, the thing is, like 2 + 2 in that equation doesn't necessarily equal 5. It actually equals 4. But if you were to plus 1, then it would be 5. So it tries to find a way to agree with you. That's how most of these AI programs work. Like, none of these AI programs are going to say, listen here, Cyraxx, you PDF file. We know you stole this. You scumbag. Like, they're not going to do that. It's going to.
Yeah. But also the other thing about AI is, there's image AI that's a little different. But when it comes to actually like asking questions or prompts or whatever, it scours the internet to auto generate the information back
Yes.
to you, regardless of its
Yes.
accuracy. And that is a very major problem that AI is going through right now. I will admit, I am anti AI. I don't like it. We are an anti AI podcast. That being said, I will say that there are some AIs, like Google, for instance, that are actually pretty good at scouring information, and you can actually determine what's true and what's kind of iffy.
Exactly.
But for the most part, AI has a huge information accuracy problem in general.
It's still very much in its infant state, but you said something there that I want to expand upon. It scours the internet for information. And so Cyraxx, what he's doing is he's making a card game. So AI is going to look at other animes that have a card game associated with it, or other card games that seem to fit the description of what he's going for. Pokemon,
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. That's what it's going to be all based off of, those top three. Like, it's not going to go ahead and it's going to be like, well, in solitaire, no, it's not going to do that. Texas Hold'em in poker, no, it's going to be strictly focused on probably those big three. And there's probably other ones that I just don't know of. I just know Magic,
Yeah.
Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh are essentially the big three when it comes to those card games rather. So when Cyraxx asks the question to the AI, what it then does is it looks at all of those, spits the information back, and he's thinking in his head, oh, instead of 5,000 points, if I say 10,000 points, they're not gonna realize I didn't. They're not gonna think I stole it from Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking bitch. Like,
Yeah, right.
oh, if I go ahead and say you can stack creatures, they're not gonna think I stole it from Pokemon, fucking bitch. Like, it's like Cyraxx. Who are you fooling? Nobody.
So if you guys do like this and you want to see more about the Shadow Kai card game, be sure to smash that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell down below. And with that being said, let's get this started.
Okay, I got to pause right there. That clicking sound, that fucking clicking sound. I hate that shit. With Cyraxx, if I ever had the chance, that clicking sound, I hate it. He does it all the time, and it fucking irks me. It's one of the it's in the top 5 for the things that irk me though. Obviously, the disgusting things with, as Kendrick Lamar would say, a minor. That's number 1. The racism and the anti-Semitism. That's number 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stealing of content. That's number 3. Clicking might be number 4. And if we know anything from DSP, you really want to be 4th place. Because, I hate it.
That clicking reminds me of the clickers from The Last of Us, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is one.
he's the final stage of a clicker.
Exactly. Yes.
There's one video where he just kept doing it. He was like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go do this," and I'm like, "Shut up!"
Yikes.
Dude, if I could reach to the screen and strangle him, I fucking would have.
Exactly.
Good evening, Nova. How are you? Good evening, Nova. How are you today?
He can't even work the fucking AI right.
No. Not even he can't even work the AI. The AI does not want to talk to Cyraxx. He wants nothing to do with it. He's like, bitch, I'm staying silent. I don't want anything to be part of this shit.
Even programs built to talk to people ignore Cyraxx, bro.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Truly.
Good evening. I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing great too. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to dive into.
Yes. Can you explain this?
Okay. Wait. Okay. Not only does Nova AI gave him the silent treatment, she was the sassiest bitch in the block and being like, okay, hi, yeah, how are you? What do you want? What do you want from me, bitch? I don't know what you want. I just leave me alone after this. I don't want anything to do with you.
One thing I want to point out is when you hear, like, we covered the video of Cyraxx going, "Violence isn't the answer, Ed. Violence isn't the answer." He kept yelling that at his poor grandmother's boyfriend, pretty much his stepfather.
Yeah.
And you hear the respect that he talks to Nova AI, the Chat GPT. He talks to them so like, whenever he needs anything, which is such scumbag behavior, whenever he needs anything, he's the most polite person. He knows his please and his thank yous. That's why when people are like, "Oh, well, there's something wrong with him," that I don't think he does it. No, he is an evil person, and he's incredibly mean-spirited.
Mentally vindictive, and
yes,
that's what's funny. And like you said, he is nicer to the fucking AI than his literal grandparents and step-grandfather or whatever. Or
yeah.
uncle or whatever.
No, well, it's his step-grandfather.
Step-grandfather,
but
yeah.
But it's pretty much his stepfather, because he calls his grandmother his mom. The whole family tree is a bush at that point. But I mean, the way that like Sally, takes care of him, puts a roof over his head. He's in his 30s and he refuses to learn how to drive. He's in his 30s and refuses to go and get a job, refuses to take a fucking shower. Like, at some point it falls on the person. I think there is something mentally there, but I also think, again, I think he's incredibly vindictive. I think he is a scummy person, and I think he truly, truly, truly is evil. And take it from the Kino Casino. Suffer, Cyraxx, suffer. Like,
little bitch.
little bitch. Suffer, little bitch.
Little bitch.
Yeah, and it's just, again, it's terrible. It's terrible the way that he acts. Again, with the AI is going to do everything for him, so he feels like, I gotta treat the AI with fucking respect. And for a fact, if the, like, he's picturing the AI, he was like, oh yeah, the AI is fucking hard as shit. If I ever
I'm gonna tap that AI ass later tonight, bitch.
Yeah, if Nova AI with the tick, I totally score. Like Beavis and Butthead, like, yeah,
I'm gonna totally score.
Yeah, hey, much, we're gonna score.
Beavis.
You do a really good Butthead.
Thank you.
Do it again.
Yeah, I do both, but yeah, no, thank you. You did too. You did pretty good too. Anyway, let's keep it going.
We're gonna score.
These wonderful viewers that are watching this video right now on how the Shadow Kayak card game works, the mechanics, and how you have to manage your energies between summoning guardians and summoning creatures, and the overall mechanics of deck building. How many cards per deck, how many cards of each kind you can have, how to win, the different win conditions, and the overall mechanics of how it works, and how, unlike Yu-Gi-Oh,
this is how I think
there
I know
are
what's
no
gonna
spells
happen.
or traps, and unlike Magic, there are no weapons that you attach to your Guardians because they're already given these said weapons and abilities, and how the card game mixes a blend of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, as well as how many life points each player has, and just the overall mechanics of the game.
So he goes through that long-winded list. Like, holy shit, Cyraxx.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize how long it was gonna be, but yeah. So here's what I think is gonna happen. So he's gonna go through this long-winded thing, and then Nova AI is gonna go, that was too dang much. Please rephrase all of that so I can give a shit about what you're saying.
I hate to break it to you, but Nova AI does go ahead and talk. And you're going to see Cyraxx start acting smug as if he did something. Like, he starts sitting there and he's like, yeah, see? See, Vitch? See, Vitch? I told you it's mine. Like, watch how smug. Again, this just his reaction as the game is being told to you by an AI how it's played.
Absolutely. I'd love to break it down. So in Shadowkai, the gameplay centers around managing energy to summon guardians and Shadowkai creatures instead of spells or traps. The focus is purely on these entities and their abilities. Each guardian comes equipped with its own weapon and special abilities, so you don't have to attach separate equipment like in other games. In terms of deck building, a typical deck will have around 40 to 60 cards. You can usually have up to 3 copies of a single card, and your deck will need to balance energy cards, guardians, and creatures effectively. When it comes to win conditions, players typically aim to deplete their opponent's life points. Each player starts with a set number of life points, and you can reduce those by attacking with your guardians or creatures. The game is all about strategic energy management, deciding when to summon guardians or creatures, and leveraging their abilities effectively. Overall, Hadokai blends the tactical depth of Yu-Gi-Oh with the resource.
Look at like the tactical depth, but like look at
wow, she did it, bitch. She made the fucking game, bro. That was the what?
But like
He is
look at
so mind effed that he overloaded Nova AI to recycle his own bullshit back to him.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. But like, look at him looking at the screen, like, yeah, you know what, Nova? When I make it big and I put William Glorio behind bars because he's a bitch, and then when I go ahead and I find Music Biz Marty in Havana, Cuba, south of Miami, Florida, and I take care of his brother John and N-word boy, and I get my millions in dollars in YouTube that I'm owed. Again, eyes closed the whole time.
Eyes closed the whole time.
Nova AI, I'm gonna give you a promotion. You're gonna be my top bitch. Okay, bitch. Like,
You go,
like that's his.
yeah,
That's
we're
his.
going to mess up Music Biz Marty, and we're going to make sure that the FBI calls him, and then he's going to go to jail. And then we're going to
Yeah.
make sure that Cash Patel awards you the highest civilian honor the FBI could offer.
Yeah, but remember, Evan, you always have to mention where Music Biz Marty is. He's in Havana, Cuba, which is south of Miami, Florida,
Miami.
per Cyraxx.
Per Cyraxx. But holy shit.
Yeah, I actually gotta Google it because he said it's like 50 to 100 miles south of Miami, Florida,
Oh my
and
god.
I was like, what the fuck, Cyraxx?
Oh my god. I couldn't contain my laughter. I had to mute myself so that people could hear the clip. Holy shit, that was amazing. Amazing.
So you would probably be. I searched it up, and it's an AI overview. The
Mhm.
Florida Keys are located within 50 to 100 miles south of Miami, Florida. And then Cyraxx is saying he's in fucking Havana, Cuba, south of Florida. Yeah, this bitch is 50 to 100 miles south of Florida, Miami, Florida, Havana, Cuba. He has no fucking concept of time and space.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
There will be
Management
dissertation
of Pokemon.
of Cyrax's brain I swear to you. I swear that it will happen.
Holy shit, dude. Oh man. The Havana Cuba thing gets me every time because of the fact that he said it so fucking confidently. Like it's like when he went ahead and he said to Marty, like, yeah, maybe if your mother didn't swallow your daddy's cum,
Oh,
then you wouldn't have been born. And I was
oh,
like, what?
yikes.
I'm like, what? And I had to replay it, and he thinks that's how babies are born. He doesn't know how babies are born.
Holy God almighty.
This is Akron. This is Akron, Ohio education.
Poor Akron.
Making it a unique and strategic experience. Hopefully that gives a good overview.
Okay, now how many cards of each type are in a deck? Or how many cards of each type can somebody have in their deck? And how many life points does a player start out with?
So, like you noted, he overloaded the AI so much that it didn't even cover everything. It just did the very basic stuff, and now he has to ask a more detailed question because he already asked about the cards and the life points in the first question, but the AI got so fucking discombobulated by him that the AI was just like, I can't do this. I quit.
Holy shit. Can he leave me the fuck alone? God damn.
Nova AI just put in its 2 weeks.
Oh, truly. She's like, okay, I'm done. Goodbye.
Great questions. Typically in Shadowkai, you can have up to 3 copies of any individual card, whether it's a guardian, a creature, or an energy card. This ensures consistency, but also keeps things balanced. As for life points, players generally start with 8,000 life points, which is a solid buffer.
Notice how still he's like sitting there, like, yeah. Good job, Vitch. Good job.
And allows for strategic play throughout the game. This setup, combined with the energy management and the unique abilities of guardians and creatures, really makes for an engaging and tactical experience.
What?
How many energy cards?
Wait. All right, let me try. Let me try to decode the Nova AI explanation here. So, you have up to 3 copies. I'm assuming that the cards have the actual creatures on them.
Yeah. So this is how it works. So there's energy cards, there's
Right.
creatures cards, and then there's Shadowkai monster cards. So I don't
Right. So
understand
like
the.
those two things, wouldn't they be the same thing? Uh, so
Obviously,
that's one, and
Evan,
then you have
Evan,
8,000
Evan,
points
you
to
don't.
start, but you also have energy. What?
So no. So this is what I'll say. Pokemon does this too.
Okay.
So Pokemon does energy cards. So they're the ones that come up and it's like, oh, you got electricity. Oh, you got you got rock. You
Yes.
got
Yeah.
So they have those.
Right.
So the energy cards are a thing. And same thing with Magic. I haven't played Magic in years, so I can't but I know excuse me. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting
Uh-oh.
that one. Oof. But you have to lay down. Okay, I'm gonna sound like such an idiot, but if I remember correctly, with Magic, you have to put down land, and then you have to put down a monster, and then you give them a weapon. I
Yeah,
haven't played it
I
in
don't know.
years. I'm 29. The last time I played Magic, I was 14.
Mhm.
15 years, people. Cut me some slack.
I
Almost
never
16.
played it. I never played it.
Yeah,
I look like a nerd, but I never played it, folks.
I played it. I played it once. I played
Yeah.
it once at a friend's house
Mhm.
because they were like, "Oh, you ever play Magic?" I said, "Nope." And they said, "Okay, let's play." And they held my hand the whole time, explaining it to me. And they kept looking over. I'm holding the cards, and they were like, "Put that one down." Which one? The one with your left thumb. Gotcha. That's how I played it. I didn't play it going, yeah, I understand how to do this fucking slinging the cards. I didn't know. But I have played Pokemon and I have played Yu-Gi-Oh! So
Yeah,
those
I
ones I
played
know. And
Yu-Gi-Oh! I have Pokemon cards, but I never officially played Pokemon, at least I don't think.
yeah, Pokemon is again, you have to put down you put down the card, you have to put down energy with the card, and then they always come with the big sets. Always come with a coin, and then you have to a lot of the moves you have to flip a coin. So it's like, oh, it deals 20 damage. Flip a coin 5 times. For every heads you get, it does 20 times that. So if you get 5 heads, it does 100 damage. If you get 4, it does 80, etc., etc. And that's how the card game works to my knowledge. I haven't played it in a long time. I would have to brush up on it. But that's essentially what he again. That's what Cyraxx is trying to copy. He's trying to
Mhm.
copy so many things just so he can say, "Yeah, look, it's original, bitch." I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or Magic. I would imagine there probably is something where you can't have too much of the same card. I could see that being a thing.
Probably, yeah.
But in this instance, it's like Shadowkai creatures, Shadowkai monsters, and energy cards. You can only have 3. To my
Right.
knowledge, with Pokemon, I don't think there is a limit on the energy. I think you
Yeah.
can have as many. I think there's just a limit on how much you can have in your deck.
Yeah.
And you have to build your deck to your Pokemon because you want to make sure that you can get your energy. Because you don't want to have a Pikachu card where you need electric energy, and then it's like, oh, what do you have? Only water energy? Huh? You
Huh?
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then there's also the weaknesses too and the resistance on the cards as well. So if something has a weakness, I think it does double damage. So if you have a Bulbasaur and then you go up against Geodude, who grass type is his weakness, it does double damage. So instead of 40, it would be 80. Again, I haven't played in a long time. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. We'll
Mhm.
back into it.
Guardian cards and Shadowkai creature cards can someone have in their deck?
In Shadowkai, the deck composition is quite flexible, but typically players will aim for a balanced mix. Generally, you might have about 20 to 30 energy cards to ensure you can consistently summon your guardians and creatures. For guardians, you might include around 10 to 15 cards, and for Shadowkai creatures, maybe another 10 to 15.
So I want to play that one part one more time.
Mhm.
Sure, you can consistently summon your guardians and creatures. For guardians, you might include around 10 to 15 cards.
So 10 to 15 guardians.
And for Shadowkai creatures, maybe another 10 to 15.
So 10 to 15 creatures, 10 to 15 guardians. What's the fucking difference? It makes no sense. And again, this is the AI is really only built to give back information based off of what you tell it.
Mhm.
So and it's going to scour the internet at a very fast rate and look at other card games. And he's probably looked at other card games and said, "Yeah, make it like this, bitch." And the game doesn't understand how to like make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's craziness.
No.
Exact numbers can vary depending on your strategy and the play style you want to adopt, but that's a good general guideline.
What would be a good deck building strategy for someone just starting out who's playing the game for the first time?
There's not even fucking cards made for this fucking game, and he's sitting there. What's the best fucking strategy, bitch? Like what? Like what are we talking about, Cyraxx? Like that is like the most like insane fucking like question I've ever heard in my life. Like, can you tell me how I can go ahead and do something uh on this game that's not even real? Please explain. Help, I'm an adult. Huh?
Huh?
Craziness.
For someone just starting out, a great strategy is to keep a balanced deck that ensures you have a reliable energy supply. So aim for a solid foundation of energy cards, around 20 or so, to make sure you can consistently summon your guardians and creatures. Then include a mix of guardians and creatures that complement each other. For beginners, it's often good to have a few strong guardians that can protect you and a handful of versatile creatures that can adapt to different situations. Also, try to keep your deck simple at first, avoid overly complex combos, and focus on synergy between your cards. That way you can learn the core mechanics and get comfortable with how energy management and combat works. As you get more experienced, you can start refining your deck and adding more advanced strategies. But starting simple is definitely the way to go.
What are some techniques?
Starting simple is definitely the way to go. Oh man.
So I'm taking some notes, and here's what I've come up with. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
like seriously, what?
it makes again it's 100% just like all BS.
Oh man, dude. And like it's weird because it definitely like her description definitely reminds me a little bit of like Yu-Gi-Oh. Now
Yes.
obviously there's no like guardian with creature whatever in Yu-Gi-Oh. There's not even like trainer and Pokemon cards. Mostly just Pokemon cards against
Yeah.
other Pokemon cards.
Mhm.
But what in the world is she feeding him? Like holy god.
Yeah, it's just all based off of like the way that the AI works. It is based off of the information that you feed to the program. So it's just going ahead and it's just saying this is the stuff that I'm being fed. Here's a response to what you're telling me.
Yeah.
It's not like it's getting it from the best source either. Like it's getting it from fucking Cyraxx, the biggest dope on the internet. So this isn't necessarily the best source for information, if
No,
you
not
will.
not even
Like,
close. Yeah.
not close at all.
No.
So, you look at that and you're like, what are we expecting from Cyraxx? Are we expecting anything like remotely responsible? Are we expecting anything really to for lack of a better term make sense? Like, no. You shouldn't because it's Cyraxx. And it never will. Like it's just that simple. Like it's
Yes.
insanity. And we've seen multiple times where he just makes stuff up, he steals things, and he does all this crazy stuff because, well, he's a moron, folks. We
Yes.
all know
We
this,
all know.
and it's not shocking to us.
No.
So
No.
yeah, again, craziness, absolute craziness.
Techniques that new players coming into the game can use for this card game as far as like win conditions and how to win? Like, what are the different ways that a player can win that's just coming in?
Absolutely. For newcomers, it's great to start with a few core win conditions. One of the main ways to win is by reducing your opponent's life points to 0. So focusing on building a strong offense is key. That means making sure you have guardians and creatures that can effectively attack and deal damage. Another technique is to maintain a solid defense. That means having guardians that can protect your life points and block your opponent's attacks. It's all about balancing offense and defense. Additionally, some players focus on controlling the board by using cards that can disrupt their opponent's strategy.
What board? What cards? This is there's nothing. They don't.
What
He doesn't.
game? Like, what strategy? Like, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone listening to this, like, explanation. Like,
Yeah,
what
there's
is, like, and he's just eating it up. Just, oh yeah. That
He's like,
sounds
yeah,
amazing. I'm gonna make
yeah,
lots of money, bitch. I'm gonna be a millionaire, and I'm
yeah.
gonna
And that's
and I'm gonna roll over Biz Marty, Music Biz Marty's, in Havana, in Havana, Cuba.
yeah. That's what show him.
I'm gonna
I'm,
stunt on them hoes on Music Biz Marty, bitch.
I'm gonna show to Music Biz Marty's house in Havana, Cuba, south of Miami, Florida, and fuck him up.
Oh man.
Oh
Like,
shit, dude.
what are I keep saying this? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's craziness. Like he just sits there and he just says this stuff over and over and over again, and it's like he expects us to go ahead and take him serious. And it's like, Cyraxx, we're not going to take you serious ever. This is clearly like the AI can only do so much. So
Yeah.
he probably said, I can imagine. So I when I saw him playing with the Chat GPT, I played around with Chat GPT,
Mhm.
and when you go ahead and okay, we're at 8:10. Let me show this. So this part right here. So we see all these text prompts right over here. The AI will the Chat GPT will save your different text chats, so you can always go back to it and ask it to, like, you could go back into the chat, and it kind of like saves like the last thing that you talked about, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
um so what he's pretty much doing is he's pretty much like just asking the AI, like, oh, remember that game I talked about? So, and now he's asking for something, something else related to that topic.
Mhm.
Or what he's doing is he's going in that chat probably previously, like we see this block right here. There's probably more to it where he was probably like, can you make up a card game similar to 1, 2, 3?
Mhm.
So there's probably a lot of text behind there that we don't see that's there, but I can guarantee it's there.
Yeah.
But let's get back to where we were and a little bit back.
Disrupts their opponent's strategy. For example, easing guardians with abilities that can stun or weaken enemy creatures can give you an advantage. Also, keep an eye on energy management. Make sure you're not running out of energy at crucial moments. And finally, you can also look for combos between your cards, like using certain guardians and creatures together to create powerful synergies. By focusing on these basics, newcomers can build a strong foundation and gradually explore more advanced strategies as they get more comfortable with the game.
He is totally
There's
glazed over. His eyes are like, ugh. Like,
I think the worst part though is that this AI just said strategies. How the fuck can you
and
make a
like, what
strategy?
synergy? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Like, how can you make any of that for a game that doesn't fucking exist? Like, you can use AI for certain things, and I'll say this, like, I've asked AI, hey, I'm using this program and I'm trying to add this kind of effect, I'm trying to do this thing, and it will sit there and it will tell you, like, oh, hey, you do it this way, and it can be a useful tool. And
Right.
I have used like the option where it does talk to you, and I'm just like, okay, like this is great. Again, it's helpful. It's helpful. Cyraxx doesn't do that. Cyraxx is like, can you do everything for me? And
Right.
it's like, oh my fucking god, Cyraxx, you moron. like
Yeah.
like similar to what's his name, Ames, the way that he said
Mhm.
review tech, oh my god, I just told you. Like, that's what I picture the AI wants to say.
Right.
But yeah, but it is what it is.
Is what it is.
What are some advanced strategies that someone that is not necessarily new to the game can use to meet win conditions, like you said, as in decking out, draining life points, energy drain, creature drain,
What?
guardian drain. Like, what are the different
She
win
didn't say
conditions
any.
that
She
someone
didn't say any
who's
of
either
those
brain
things. She didn't
Yeah.
say none of those things.
Well,
Like,
and the
as
thing
you
that
said, like, wait a minute, like, we don't even know what the game is. And he's saying, well, like you said, it's like he's making up his own explanation of what she said in his head.
yeah, he's that delusional. But like again, I just find it to be so insane that he is sitting there saying to the AI, like, yeah, please explain this game. That clearly he has no plan for this game. Like this game it's never gonna come out.
No.
It's with Cyraxx, it's always a fucking grift. Like he can't actually do anything. He's a moron. He's an idiot. He's a loser. He's a lot of things, none of it really positive. And we know that. Like
Yeah, we know.
it's wild. It's wild.
Oh my lord.
new or is advanced can use to make those win conditions plausible and or happen.
Absolutely. For more advanced strategies, there are a variety of win conditions beyond just reducing.
What was that? Win committance?
Win conditions or something like
Yeah,
that?
listen to it again. It's like win committance.
Absolutely. For more advanced strategies, there are a variety of win conditions beyond.
Win committance.
Knittens or something like that.
Yeah, what the fuck is committance?
Just reducing life points. One approach is decking out your opponent.
So AI picks up on your verbiage. I bet you he spelled, instead of conditions, he spelled knittens. And then the thing was probably like, do you mean conditions? And he went, no, bitch. Because he's just such a stubborn individual that he
Totally.
can't admit that he's wrong. So now instead of conditions, it says knittens. Imagine if, like, and they say AI is built based off of, like, the internet and the usage. Don't base it off of this fucking
Don't base it off
guy.
Cyraxx either. You're gonna get into some
Please.
big trouble with your AI interface.
The AI
It's all full of dirt and massive amounts of Cyraxx guck. Ugh.
Oh my god, it just starts calling everyone the N-word. That has happened before, by the way.
Hey, I don't know what you want, but you're a bitch. I'm gonna say the N-word, and you're going to like it. And then
Yeah,
they say the other word, and I don't want to say the other word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that you get it going. Listen here, Marty. It's been 7 long years.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Marty. It's been 7 long years.
Like, oh man, it's so crazy.
Meaning you force them to run out of cards in their deck, and once they can't draw, they lose. Another advanced tactic is energy drain.
There's no cards made for this bullshit
We
game.
don't even know what the cards are. We don't know what the creatures are. We don't know what the guardians are. We don't know what anything is.
It's I can't, like, oh my god. This is
This is immense galaxy brain beyond 10,000%. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. What in the world is going on?
Yeah, I'm so, like, oh man, this hurts. This hurts.
Use cards that deplete your opponent's energy resources, making it harder for them to summon guardians or creatures. This can stall them and give you the upper hand. Creature drain is another tactic where you can use abilities that weaken or remove your opponent's creatures, leaving them defenseless and paving the way for your attacks. You can also leverage guardian.
So that's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, if you don't have cards and then you say attack,
right,
then it does whatever your attack is. It does that much damage against them, or some shit like that. Like it's, oh god, Cyraxx, you're such an idiot.
Man, oh man.
And like the crazy thing to me is that he thought this was like a good idea. Like he thought like, oh yeah, I can totally like get away with this. Like, no, Cyraxx, never in a million years, you moron.
I know. And drain, where you target and diminish your opponent's guardians either by reducing their power or.
Was the AI reconfiguring its voice to sound like Cyraxx? We gotta play that one more time because some rewiring was going on in the mainframe, Mitchell.
Yep.
weaken or remove your opponent's creatures, leaving them defenseless and paving the way for your attacks. You can also leverage Guardian Drain, where you target and diminish your opponent's Guardian.
Whoa, buddy! What is going on with that voice crack?
Even AI has voice cracks, Evan. Even AI.
Wow, but not only that, no, this thing is getting reprogrammed in real time, Mitchell. Like this is some serious shit. We need to call somebody.
Imagine if the trolls were just like reporting his account. They're like, yeah, this guy Cyraxx is using your program. You might want to ban him.
He's talking to the AI and rewriting its programming in real time. He might be sending out malware with his program sometime soon. You might want to get on it right now.
Yeah, like you might want to stop this man.
You really do.
Oh my god, dude. That would be so funny if it's just like the program is just because that's all he uses AI for everything. Like music, man. He uses AI. There's not one thing that he does that's legitimately original. Again, it's always AI. So it would not surprise me if like Cyraxx, because he's like the #1 AI user, they're reprogramming AI for idiots like him.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, so
that'd be kind of lit though.
It'd be kind of funny, yeah. All right, let's keep it going.
By reducing their power or removing them from play, this can leave your opponent vulnerable and unable to mount an effective defense. Some players also focus on combo decks that can create powerful synergies, like combining specific guardians and creatures to unleash devastating effects or complex strategies. Overall, as you get more experienced, blending these advanced techniques and finding creative ways to disrupt your opponent while reinforcing your own position can lead to some really satisfying victories.
What position? What?
Yeah, like, again, this is why like the whole AI thing is just so insane to me, because it's like, what are we talking about right now? Like, we're talking about fucking like repositioning, like, oh, Cyraxx, you hurt my.
I don't even know. I don't.
Yeah, Evan, I don't know either, bud. It again, it's just it's wildness. This is all because of his laziness. Like he really does this because he doesn't want to get a job.
Thinking of us.
He does this because he doesn't want to get a job. He only wants to go ahead and it's I don't know.
I don't know either.
He just wants to work from home and just do this, and he feels like he is owed. It's this weird ego thing where he thinks he is owed all this money because of what the trolls have done to him. Cyraxx, I hate to break it to you, but you're not owed donkey shit, bud. So go fuck yourself.
Yep. Exactly.
Like dumb mindset. Absolute dumb mindset. Let's keep going. And we're almost done with this, and yeah. Like the Nova AI does a little bit. I just want to see him like send the AI off, and it's hilarious.
So can you please give me an example of a battle as far as like Shadowcat goes? Like, can you give an example of, a battle that is occurring, or a scenario, so to speak, on the gameplay mechanics? Like, can you give the viewers here an example of a scenario of how the game mechanics work?
Like, there's no
threw her for a fucking loop there. Like, what in the hell is she supposed to say?
So
yeah, bitch. I don't know what to tell you, but
so
I think I'm gonna call it a day here.
So let's say you summon Michi Poppy and you summon a Soluna card. Like, what the fuck? Then you're gonna summon a Goblin, and then you're gonna summon the second form, which is Attic Goblin. Then you're gonna
summon Cockroach under the trash can.
Yeah, then you want to pair. Then you want to summon Music Biz Marty, and you want to pair him with the Ice Bullet.
And then you want to pair Xbox 360 and all the racist chats that are on
Then you
there.
want to pair John with a Glock and William Gloryhole with an explosive Xbox. Then we're gonna pair N-word boy. we're gonna pair N-word boy with the controller that has a kill switch in it.
We're gonna also pair Ed with the stairs as Cyraxx is going down it.
No, we're gonna pair Alex, aka oh, but I can't remember his street name. Big T,
Yeah.
Big T. We're gonna pair Big T with the Pepsi and the pizza that he thought he was gonna get for going to Cyraxx's place. That's what we're gonna pair him so he can eat while he punches Cyraxx again. Oh
It's
shit!
that game is gonna be pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, Evan, we're cooking. Now
We're
all we gotta
cooking.
do is we
We
have to
can do
get
it
Chat
better than this
GPT.
Nova person and Cyraxx combined.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
gonna get
saying, we're
Chat
gonna make a quite
GPT,
a bit
and we're gonna
pretty
make
penny. We're gonna make a pretty penny. So
we're gonna go ahead. You know, there's actually a lolcow game.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I said like there is one.
Yeah, I knew. Like I said, I think I know about it. Yes.
Yeah, Cyraxx is in it, and it's pretty lit. But that's another discussion for another
Yeah.
time.
Of course, let's imagine a scenario where two players are in the middle of a match. So player A starts their turn by using energy cards to summon a guardian. Let's say a guardian named Aegis Sentinel. This guardian has a defensive ability that reduces incoming.
So this is why I said that thing earlier about the text. So
Yeah.
this is he's clearly done something to the extent of he's asked the AI, can you create, let's say 20. We'll use a nice round number. Can you create 20 monsters? And within those 20 monsters, can you make evolutions of those monsters?
Mm-hmm.
And so the AI has clearly done that. Okay,
Yeah.
they made it, and then he was like, "Can you name them?" So they probably named them all too. So that's when the AI said that. That is how I went. Okay, so he definitely has a log going back and forth with this AI.
Mm-hmm.
So because it quickly was like, "Here's a name." So
damage. Player A also has a few energy cards left, so they summon a Shadowkai creature, let's call it Dark Worm, which can deal direct damage. On player B's turn, they might use some energy to summon a different guardian, let's say Mystic Protector, which can heal their life points every turn. Player we might also have a creature that can drain energy from player A's guardians, effectively weakening their defenses. Throughout the turns, both players are strategically using their energy to either bolster their own forces or disrupt their opponent. For example, player A might use the Dark Worm's ability to deal damage directly to player B's life points, while player B tries to keep their life points up with.
Like, this is so fucking convoluted. It needs to be shown, and like a lot of I know Pokemon does it. They have an official YouTube page where they show you how to play your cards and they show you how to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they even have like a website where you can find local shops, like card shops or hobby shops, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually tell you where they have tournaments.
Yes. Right.
And
And
I
Yu-Gi-Oh
actually,
does that too, but yes, that's right.
yeah. Well, I'm more of a Pokemon guy. I like Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, but I didn't keep up with it like I did with Pokemon. Like
Yeah.
I still play Pokemon to this day. I got my Game Boy Advance and I play Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Team Totodile all the way.
Yeah.
But but you always have to play those games 3 times through. You always have to use each Pokemon. You have to play it through with every single Pokemon. But Pokemon Gold, if you're going to play it one time through, Team Totodile all the way. Team Totodile. But that's just a side note. Yeah, so when you go ahead and like you go onto those official YouTube pages, like you have your third party where it's like, hi, my name's Craig, and I'm going to teach you today how to play Magic the Gathering. Then you have the official page where it's like it's more official, like, and it's the people that make the game, so it's whatever. This is just some rambling going on. There's no visual to this. And it's like to try to follow it is kind of tough. Like, I kind of pick up what it's saying, and I know that again, this is AI. This is not a real person. I get it, but again, AI it generates content based off of the messenger. Look
Right.
at him right now. He's looks like he's about to fall asleep again on stream again.
Yep.
This is the messenger. A moron.
Healing and by draining energy from player A side. Eventually, the game can pivot to a win condition like decking out the opponent if player A manages to force player B to use up all their cards, or by effectively draining their energy and preventing them from summoning any more guardians or creatures. This kind of scenario showcases the back and forth strategy, the importance of energy management, and how different abilities and card interactions can shape the outcome of a battle. It's all about adapting and making the most of your resources.
Thank you, Nova. I appreciate that.
And this is where it gets crazy. The way that he talks so respectfully to a fucking AI.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his grandmother cooks, cleans, not his room, but she cleans everything else, I would imagine. She's also kind of a hoarder, but whatever. But she cooks for him, does his fucking laundry, and he never treats her with any kind of respect.
I know the viewers appreciate it. Is there anything that you want to say to the viewers that are watching this right now?
What?
It's a fucking AI, Cyraxx.
Holy
fucking
God
close
almighty.
the fucking tab. Close the fucking tab.
Close it down. Shut
you-
everything down.
Yeah, fuck off, Cyraxx. You
Oh,
fucking
man.
you moron.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. I just want to say a big thanks to everyone watching. I hope you're excited to dive into Shadowkai and explore all the fun strategies and mechanics. And of course, if you have any questions or need more tips, feel free to reach out. Have fun and best of luck on your Shadowkai adventures.
Thank you, Nova. And also, Nova, I just want to say personally, it's been great having you.
Look,
Not a real person, Ben.
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
Not a real person.
Dude, you would think that this was his fucking secretary, bro. You would think he's the president of fucking Pokemon, and before the company took off, this is like his secretary that's always been like, you know what, boss, you're gonna make it. Keep going.
Exactly.
You know what? Wait. I got this. Boss, dare I say, I want you to be the very best that no one.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh.
Yeah, you can start doing the Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Cyraxx! Oh.
Cyraxx is a PDF file.
Yeah, right.
Akron, Ohio. That's where.
Gotta play the games right, but don't let the police come to the house.
Shadowkai. Whoa.
Reach out, have fun, and best of luck on your Shadowkai adventures.
Okay, again, this is. I'm sorry. I know we were about to play it again, but this is where it gets absolutely insane. Again, mind you, Sally, his grandmother, up there in age, takes care of the whole house. Cyraxx has talked about how he wants to move out, doesn't want anything to do with Sally and Ed. He doesn't want nothing to do with them. He fucking hates them. And he has said that he hates them. The two people that support him more than anybody else in the world, and Cyraxx goes, I fucking hate them. They're a bunch of fucking bitches. And look how he talks to an AI.
Yep.
AI. And not Allen Iverson or Andre Iguodala.
You know, and also, Noah, I just want to say personally, it's been great having you as an AI assistant. It's been super fun. I've absolutely been enjoying working alongside you. You've definitely helped me out a lot, and I can honestly say that I look forward to your help in developing this card game and seeing where it goes. So once again, Nova, I seriously appreciate you. And to everybody out there watching this, I do appreciate you guys as well. Is there any last words that you would like to say to anybody before we end this video and the explanation of Shadowkai and how it works?
Evan, I'm going to say this, for all the viewers, go fuck yourself. But CapCut, I would like to thank CapCut for allowing for me to edit every single video. I would like to thank Canva for me making the thumbnails. They're fantastic. I would like to thank them for having all the tools and everything there so I can edit the content and make the thumbnails for the videos. Evan, I know you come on here and contribute. Go fuck yourself. But I would like to thank Canva and CapCut. If it wasn't for you guys, this program would never go out there. Evan eats shit. Canva, I love the fact that you're free. CapCut, I love the fact that you're also free. Anybody can use it. Evan, go fuck yourself. That is the equivalent of that speech.
Oh
Oh
man! I
my
also want to
fuck.
thank YouTube for
Yeah.
having our audience. Mitchell, go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
and Brian Noel.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, fucking, he's more kinder than the fucking AI than anyone else I've ever seen him be nice to. It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
That means so much, and I'm truly grateful for the kind words. It's been an absolute pleasure to help you out and be a part of your creative journey. And to everyone watching, thank you for tuning in. I'm excited to see how Shadow Kai evolves, and I'm always here whenever you need support or have more questions. Just keep that creativity flowing, and let's make something amazing together.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to before we end this video?
Anybody? She's an AI.
Like, dude, like the fucking, oh my god, dude, like this is
Why
fucking,
would she give a shout out? She said AI.
yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my!
no,
I
let me just say this. Let me just say this, bro. When I first watched this, I was like, bro, I was like, is this like? And I had to stop it. I was like, is this about to shit on Marty? Like, imagine the AI goes, yeah, real quick. I would just like to say, fuck the trolls and fuck the detractors.
yes,
Fuck Music Biz Marty.
yes, yes,
Fuck William Glory Hole. Fuck
yes.
John. Fuck N Word Boy. Fuck, like, just go off the list, like. Marty, I will find you in Havana, Cuba, which is 50 miles south of Miami, Florida. I was waiting for that shit, but it's AI, and these big companies don't want it to get corrupted, for lack of a better term. So it's
Unfortunately,
nothing.
Cyraxx is doing a pretty good job at getting through the firewalls.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'd love to give a shout out to you, Chance, for being such an awesome.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, quite. Like
That was disgusting.
the
That
fucking
peace sign
one
was
more
one of the
time.
most disgusting things we've seen as we've done the Cyraxx series on this channel. That was by far one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
Even the AI is like, stuttering to say something nice.
Shout out to you, Chance, for being such an awesome creator and collaborator.
Like, and he acts like that's such a big win. Like, yeah, this program that's made to be nice to everyone just said I'm pretty sweet.
And of course, a big thanks to everyone watching and supporting the project. It's really the community that makes all of this special. So I appreciate you all. Let's keep the momentum going and have some fun.
Also, DSP reference right there. Let's keep the momentum going. That's DSP right there. Guys,
Wow.
where's the momentum? Where's the tips? Where's the momentum? Let's hit our goals, guys. Do you not want to see me stuff my fat fucking gullet with a burger? Let's hit the goals, guys. Let's keep the momentum. Fuck,
Okay,
dude.
wait. Cyraxx reprogrammed Nova AI so hard that it went straight to DSP.
This is true. Oh fuck. All right, let's wrap this up.
Fun.
I know, I appreciate it. You have a good evening, Nova, and I will catch you later on when I get back to work.
Like, what does he think? You remember SpongeBob where he eats the hologramic meatloaf?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that what he's thinking? Like, Nova's just like waiting for him, and she's holographic meatloaf, my favorite.
Yeah, right.
Like, come on.
She's at my every whim.
Absolutely. It's been great chatting with you, and I'm looking forward to the next time. Have a fantastic time until then, and take care. Catch you later.
Hi, y'all. You guys heard it here first. That was.
Oh fuck, dude! And the lighting comes
You
up.
heard it here first. I don't know
Friggin-
what I learned, but all I know is, oh wow. I didn't know. I think there's a hole in my brain. I
Yeah.
feel like I've lost multiple brain cells just by listening to and watching this display. I could just
It's
I don't know if I'm gonna get those brain cells back, Mitchell. I don't know if I'm gonna get them back.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane, dude. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, fucking Cyraxx is just a wild caged animal, and to see that shit, man, like, I don't know, um, craziness, man, craziness.
Truly. Oh my lord.
Oh my god! But
Wow.
I think that pretty much wraps it up.
Oh yeah.
So only thing I'll say is like, this this thing that's going on right now with Cyraxx and him freaking, um, this whole Shadow Kai thing. The trolls have got him so good, and I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to see what else is gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be great. Um, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I love it, and I can't wait to see what's gonna keep happening as we keep moving on.
Yeah, I'm also interested to see what happens too, but there's you know how like in some movies there will be a moment where you don't quite know where the rest of the movie's going. I think we've hit that point in this arc. We don't know where the hell this is going to lead to, but I'm kind of excited to see. But we're definitely not going to anticipate what the hell's going to happen. Holy hell.
Yeah, no, it's again insanity,
Insanity.
and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse because
Oh yeah. I
um
think Nova AI, and this is my prediction, Nova AI is going to like accelerate his insanity.
yeah, yeah,
He's been on a downhill, but Nova AI is gonna like completely curse splat, and
yeah, no,
it's
it's
oh man, you know, and we've said this on the show. He may be homeless. He may be homeless and out on the street.
oh,
And if
no, no,
Nova can speed up the process,
no,
we'll
no, no, no.
all be better for it.
It's okay. So he will be homeless. I'm
Yeah.
not going to deny that. It will happen.
Yes.
Um, and it's when Sally passes. Like, and I'm not wishing death on her.
Okay.
I want to make that
No, no,
perfectly
no.
clear.
Absolutely not.
But
No.
when the inevitable happens, no one wants him. He's burned every bridge with his family. Ed is up to here with it. Like, Ed
Oh
is
yeah. No.
like,
He's cooked. He's done.
he's done.
Done.
If Sally's like, take care of him, Ed's gonna go, all right, close your eyes, Sally. I'm out. I'm leaving. And then Ed's gonna do whatever he has to do. Because the only reason why Ed's there is because Sally's afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, legitimately. It's crazy stuff, and I feel really bad. But
It's awful.
she
Yeah.
you reap what you sow, partner.
Yep.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but that pretty much wraps it up for us. And it's always a wild one with Cyraxx, but this arc is only going to continue to get better. John, who is new to the Cyraxx vortex, I love him. He messes with Cyraxx. He knows how to push his buttons. He's been doing some great content. But again, can't wait to see some of the other actions that are going to be taking place. Anything else, Evan?
No, I think we got to get out of here. We got to go to bed. We
Yeah,
got we
exactly.
I don't want to think about this anymore. So,
Same. So make sure you go ahead, you hit like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon so you get the notifications. Check us out also on Spotify. And until next time, everyone, peace out.